Well, good morning. We are in Chiang Mai and we're walking through Walk Hard Park. Today, I am not only going to show you some more of this beautiful place to visit, Chiang Mai, but also we're going to have a good conversation. This has come up in the comment section about the lifestyle that I've chosen, a lifestyle of minimalism. Why? Why live a lifestyle of minimalism? Many of the people that I meet as I travel overseas, they don't live this lifestyle. They live a life of buying a nice condominium overlooking the ocean. Many of them buy a car. They buy beautiful motorcycles. They don't live a life of minimalism. Now, it's not that I can't afford it, and that has never been the case. The reality is I probably could live a lifestyle very different than traveling the world with one backpack, but I choose not to. And there are reasons that will probably surprise you. And we're gonna go over that in this video. We're also gonna get ourselves a good bite to eat. You better believe it, why not? We're gonna enjoy ourselves a good meal here in Chiang Mai, and we're gonna see some of the sights here. I'm gonna take you out tonight for a little live music as well. That's one thing about Chiang Mai, is a great live music scene. So we will be getting out to different live music venues in these videos, absolutely. Okay, we've got a lot to talk about minimalism and why I chose it. Let's get going. Let's talk about the first reason why I chose a life of minimalism instead of maybe buying a nice condominium somewhere out here in Asia and living a much different lifestyle. Maybe buying myself a nice car, maybe having a nice motorcycle or something to zip around, living a very different life than just staying in moderate hotels, very casual, living out of one backpack. And the reason will probably surprise a lot of you. A lot are gonna think that the number one reason is to save money. And I'm not gonna say that wasn't one of the reasons, but basically it really wasn't a money issue. It came down to stress. I was tired of trying to compare myself with others. I was exhausted by it. The idea of always having to try to compare what you have, your possessions, whether or not you're keeping up with people, whether or not you're putting some sort of a false front on that everything is great in life and you're doing so well financially. A lot of the people I knew who lived that lifestyle were deep in debt. I knew that when I lived that lifestyle, I was in debt. And I know that I lived beyond my means, and I was tired of it. I didn't want to live that way anymore. The number one reason I chose to change my life and live a minimalist lifestyle was not because of money. It was because of the stress of always putting up a fake facade, and I was done with doing that. I would gladly take the extra money that I have and just invest it every month and live off of just a bare minimum to travel and enjoy a comfortable life like this, an interesting life of visiting other countries, chatting with people, trying different food. I will take that over a fake life of luxury. I was living that life. I know others that live that life today, and I'm not interested in it anymore. I let go of that stress and that facade to live a life that was more authentic. I'm going to authentically get myself some caffeine. This is Sanay. Sanay has both an indoor and outdoor area where you can order a nice cappuccino to take away. Yes, please. One cappuccino. I am going to pop inside, though. It's 45 baht for a cappuccino, but I want to show you the inside. Thank you so much. The interior is done with antiques and a bunch of cool collectibles and art. Very nice. This is a simple way, just kind of grab a nice cappuccino, use the Wi-Fi, maybe do some editing. By the way, if you're thinking of doing traveling like I do as a minimalist, traveling the world, and you're concerned about healthcare insurance, check out the first link in my description. It will give you more information about travel healthcare insurance. The number two reason that I live a lifestyle of minimalism now as compared to living a life with houses and cars and motorcycles and possessions, a storage facility, all of which I had, is because of bills. Bills got ahead of me no matter what I did. And the reason is because just when you start making enough money to cover your bills, that's right when your life gets to a point where you take on a whole new set of debt and a whole new set of expenses, and you try to move yourself up to a position where you start showing yourself as, wow, you know, I can cover all those bills. Now it's time to move to the next level. And the bills kept coming, and they kept getting backed up. And it was just bills and debt, bills and debt. And I was tired of living that lifestyle. I didn't want to live it anymore. I wanted to be able to look at the end of the month and notice that I actually had money left over. Man, what a feeling that was. To see that not only was everything paid for, but I had also bought that month, money had gone to more dividend stocks for my retirement, and I still had money left over in the bank. Are you kidding me? That is an incredible change in my life. And that is the number 2 reason why I chose a life of minimalism. I wanted that experience of not being buried in debt and bills, to actually know what it meant to be in the black, to know what it means to actually get ahead financially, to actually meet my goals investing, and at the end of the month, at the end of the year, to be able to say there's cash in my account. That's crazy. I did not experience that back in the West. No, just the opposite. I was constantly going deeper and deeper in debt. I'm about to get deeper into tomato sauce, I'll tell you that right now. This is Anne's Pizza here in Chiang Mai. I got a chance to meet the owners the other day. They were very busy, so I said I would come back another day when they didn't have too many customers, because I wanted to show the process of them making their New York style pizza and their Chicago deep dish pizza. Okay, so you guys have Chicago pizza by the slice available, which is awesome. What do you suggest? What should I try on the Chicago pizza?
If you like classic tomato sauce, then of course, like, you can go for that one. Or unless if you want it more contemporary, Thai basil is actually one that we do our own recipe here. So it's one thing that actually, like, something new if you wanted to try as well.
Okay, I will try one slice of each of those.
Sure.
You can order them by the pie. They can deliver all over Chiang Mai, but they have slices ready. They just get them all set up for you, and you can relax and eat right here in the shop. Thick Chicago style.
We also have like chili oil that we also made them in-house.
You make the chili oil in-house?
Yes, we do 3 variety of them.
Oh my gosh.
There are different profiles, and the heat is slightly different too.
Okay.
So we have herb oil right here, very aromatic. It's on like a mild side in the way of the spice. And Italian style, it's actually like on the mid-level kind of way. And this one, we always put it in kind of like a little bit of Asian style. It's the same, like this one is just butter and salt, and this one is butter, salt with parsley, dry parsley, and some fresh garlic.
Goodness gracious. A little Parmesan sprinkled on top.
This is our in-house pesto using Thai sweet basil.
Oh,
So we put it on top. This one is, the decoration is using with the Italian basil.
a little basil leaf on top. This is a work of art. Love it. What a great place.
Okay, so here you are.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Chicago style deep dish pizza right here in Chiang Mai. Everything made fresh. All the oils and the different toppings that they put on these incredible slices, all made in house. Unbelievable. This is so good. To be able to have a meal like this in Chiang Mai, that's why I love to find these little family-owned places like this. All the oils are made in-house. This is great. This with the homemade pesto sauce on top. There are no words. Every bit of this deep dish pizza was fantastic. And I loved dipping into the different oils. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Delicious. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Thank you. The third reason that I chose to live a life of minimalism has nothing to do with putting up a facade for other people. It has nothing to do with debt and bills. It had to do with my mind and body. It had to do with my mind and my body. I was basically tearing myself apart, not living a healthy lifestyle because I was trying to live this lifestyle that I could not maintain. And I will tell you, that is stressful. When you are trying to live a lifestyle that you can't maintain, let's have a seat here and talk. When you try to live that lifestyle, it's extremely stressful. You realize that you're living a lie. And I felt myself physically, my cholesterol levels were all whacked out. My body fat percentage was high. I wasn't getting the workouts in that I wanted daily. I wasn't eating well because when you're trying to make ends meet like that and when you're just trying to get ahead, you end up going out a lot, spending a lot of money eating very salty foods, fast foods, greasy foods, expensive foods that are just, they weren't healthy. It wasn't a healthy lifestyle. Getting healthier was the third reason. And it has nothing really to do with money so much. It had to do with just the stress of the West, man. Just constantly being on the go and constantly never getting ahead, never getting everything off your to-do list. You know, I don't even have a to-do list anymore. I have to create one on my notes on my cell phone every time I have something I need to do. I have to like create a new list. Like, oh, today I need to make sure I maybe go to one of the local pharmacies and I pick something up, or maybe make sure I swing by the supermarket and grab something. The to-do list is gone. And so is most of the stress that I was dealing with. You know, in this video, I'm going to take you out to a place to go enjoy some live music at night. What a feeling that is. At night, I'm not just trying to get things done and then trying to get some sleep so I can barely make it the next day and still function on caffeine. I can actually live a normal life enjoying music and art and culture and travel. This guy gets it right here. Look at this guy. The birds don't worry. They don't stress. And I'm done stressing too. Wingman is a small live music venue here in the Chiang Mai Old Town. And there's some great places like this. Over the course of the time that I'm here, I will bring you some of these small venues. And there's some big ones too, don't get me wrong, but I love these little places. You go in, relax, order one cocktail, listen to live music and chill. Apparently, if I buy 3 beers, I get a free t-shirt, according to these two lovely ladies here. I don't think I need 3 beers. I don't know if I'd be able to walk out after that, but hey, I get a free t-shirt. I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. We got a chance today to talk about why I chose the life of minimalism. It wasn't money. That wasn't the reason. Saving money or the amount of money it costs to live, you know, if you spend a little bit more money to be happy and you spend a little bit more money to have the things that you need and want, I am no one to judge anyone else and how they live their life. I simply present the way I live mine. I chose minimalism and I talked about the reasons why in this video. Are you interested in the life that I live, traveling the world as a minimalist with one backpack? If you are, like and subscribe to the video and come with. This is what we do. If you want to know about the equipment that I travel with in that backpack, there are links in the description for all of that. There's also a link in the description for the new book that I wrote, The Traveler and the Bard. Okay, we've got a lot more of Chiang Mai to see. I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad you're coming along with me. We'll talk again soon. Aloha.
Just when the families of Chiang Mai thought it was safe to go outside, it's not! The ninja attack cat of Chiang Mai. Look at him, a vicious beast ready to strike. Claws of iron and fangs like razor blades. The ninja attack cat of Chiang Mai.
So, okay, let's try that again. That didn't work out. Take 2. All right, let's try that again. Try it again.